All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction for some more first reviews, the first one of 2022. And what a good way to start. We got a brand new Scream movie coming out in 2 days. Well, technically tomorrow, but I'm going to see it in 2 days. I'm very, very excited about it. The trailers have been pretty solid, and the word of mouth I'm hearing pre-reviews has been very good. Like, we had that trailer that just had all those reviews saying it's the best one since the first, which I sort of got every time they reboot, or not reboot, but they bring back a franchise that has been away for a little while. I always hear like the pre-review saying it's the best one since the first one, but that might be the case this time because you got the Ready or Not guys doing this one. Um, and a lot of really good pre-buzz, so I'm actually excited for it. So reviews came out. A whole almost 2 days before the movie came out too, so that's actually promising because a lot of horror movies do not get, even like decent ones don't get like any um pre-screenings until like maybe like the day of it releasing, or and I mean when I say the day of, I mean like earlier in the day, not just like go see it like a normal person, you critic bastards. So I'm excited. They actually, I think critics got a chance to see it like last week, so I'm actually excited. I have a feeling it's going to be good, so I'm going to say straight up prediction 70%. That's my guess, which would make it the highest rated Scream movie since Scream 2, I want to say. Like, I actually really like Scream 4. I don't care what anybody says. But the reveal is a little like But I really like that movie still. But let's find out. I think 70%. So let's go. Okay, there it is. All right. Oh, Hotel Transylvania. Yo, that Bell movie looks so good. I'm probably gonna see that this week. All right. Ready? Let's go. Oh, 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 86%. That's way higher than I thought. 80, I'm sorry, 87%. Excuse me. That's 39 reviews? All right, that's probably the best one since the original. I think the original might have lower right now. So this one might be higher. Dude, that's good. Wes Craven would be proud. 7.3. That's really fucking good. Dude, for a January horror movie, dude, January almost never has good horror movies. Almost never, because I want to say The Witch came out in January, but that might have been February. Um, Ready or Not came out in the summer, so there's been decent ones. I could probably think of some if I really thought hard, like my boy. I want to say I don't know. Actually, I can't think of one. But wow, 87% is fucking really good. So those critic reviews in that final trailer were not a lie. Those are actually real. So let's take a look. All right, joyous is the first word I see. Look at this, Tom. You know what we want. A joyous and triumphant return for one of the most inventive franchises in horror history. That's true. The fifth screen would make Wes Craven proud with what this cast and directors Matt, I can never say his name, Bettinelli, Open, and Tyler Gillett have in store. And those guys that did Ready or Not, which was great. Ready or Not was so fucking good. It's full of thrills, chills, and they also did Southbound. Anybody see Southbound? That was a really good little anthology. I think there were just two people that worked on it. I don't think it was just them. That was great too. And Laugh says Ghostface is back for a vengeance. Any one movie bold enough to mock toxic fandom this much deserves all the love. Did The Matrix get a lot of love? Because I kind of did that. Then add on that it's a great slasher and the new Scream is worth the watch. I remember the reviews being okay at first, but then they dropped to like I guess low 60% still. Some love, right? As long as it's fresh. With these guys at the helm, Woodsboro's teens are in good hands, and older folk. The fifth Scream is a worthy addition to the popular franchise. Oh, here's some negatives. It's impossible not to appreciate the Guess the Killer game that remains the franchise's central and now only draw, but it's crushingly over familiar and sadly fright free. Okay. I never thought the Scream movies were actually like super scary, personally. I thought the visual of Ghostface was kind of scary, but not anymore. Just like when I was a kid, I thought Chucky was scary, but now I think Chucky's hilarious and awesome. Like I don't look at Chucky and think, ooh, I think, there's that fucking guy. I love him. Seriously overindulges in self-referential cleverness to the point of undermining the actual scare factor. Okay, so this guy doesn't watch any of those Scream movies. You see the original Scream is just like, oh, I'll be right back. Fuck you. The new Scream stabs and jabs at our memories of the original and creates a bloody, fresh twist of its own. Okay. Gets almost too meta to function. Okay, cool. Hey, I was really worried that it wasn't going to be meta enough. You know, that was a big part of that franchise. And the first trailer made it seem like it was just going to be another horror movie, you know, a slasher movie. Then that final trailer had a couple of jokes. I'm like, okay, maybe it's actually going, you know. And then I guess it is. So that negative review made me a little bit more excited. Funny enough. It stumbles by the end. These movies always do, but by bringing, I don't know, Scream 1 I thought had an awesome ending. But by bringing itself full circle, it stands as the best Scream since the original. There you go. See? I heard that. It does little, but it does little, but reference the previous films. This is the fifth in the franchise, but it does so in smart, fun ways. I wonder how well this movie's gonna do at the box office. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I think Scream 4 didn't do very well, but that came out like over 10 years ago, which is fucking nuts to think that movie came out over 10 years ago. I guess they also had that show, so, which I've heard is good, and then it gets really not good. Over 2 years, 2 hours, Cinco de Screamo lumbers along with routine kills and Cinco de Screamo. I don't understand. Along with routine kills and few surprises. I can't fucking read. It's also like 10 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up. And it makes it to lame attempts at shocking us. Okay, what does it do? Kill a dog again? Scream killed a dog, right? Yeah, right? The new creative team effectively... Yeah, because that's like one of the first things in... Is it Scream? I need to watch the first two Scream movies again. Just the first two. I'm okay with everything else. The new creative team effectively taps into a quarter century of real world affinity from fans for some clever meta commentary within the film. So we're getting another like Matrix Evolution or Resurrections here, not Revolutions, please no. 30-minute fucking fight scene in fucking Zion, please no. Boring ass fucking terrible fight scene. It's very much your father's Scream. Don't talk about my father. You're not going to be scared by it, but you may like being swaddled in something as cozily familiar as Freddy Krueger's sweater. This guy. All right. Father. Scream's not that fucking old, you know? But I guess, you know, my age, I guess I should be a dad. No one will let me lay on top of him. This chapter is certainly strong enough to say this. The franchise ain't ready to die. Yeah. Okay. IGN give it a 9 out of 10. Whoa, I didn't think they knew what that score was for movies. The fifth entry into the Scream franchise sets up a future for I thought it was just going to get 7, honestly. That some may not have thought possible with a tight story, great performances, and stellar new directions. Hell yeah. Shoutouts to the Ready or Not boys. Radio Silence, that's right, that's their duo name. Because they had the best short in the first VHS. Anybody ever see VHS? The best short. I don't even want to tell you what it is because it's so good. It's fucking genius. I love that short so much. Makes that movie from like a 7 to like a 9 in my eyes. That short's so good. I think I read it. A new movie successfully continues the Scream tradition of evolving via sharp, fresh commentary on the horror genre, but one of the fifth installment's most striking qualities that is absolutely oozing with love and respect for this franchise. Good. The Radio Silence duo and writers can rest easy knowing they've created a worthwhile continuation of a horror staple with enough chills, and thrills, and kills, and bills and lils that will have made Wes Craven proud. He's happy. You know, for one of the first times, I guess I could say that the original creator is not spitting in their grave. Wow. Feels good. Look at these reviews. Nerd Reactor, 3.5 out of 4, 3.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. You don't see this anymore for horror movies like this. 4.5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 9 out of 10. That's the IGN one. Oh, that means it got more reviews because that was on the last page. Let's see. Let's refresh. Okay. No, it's just showing, I guess. Let's see. What was the new reviews? It must have been a new review. What the fuck? Unless the IGN review got duplicated. Oh, I think it did, actually. Look. Let's see. They do that sometimes. Oh, now it's gone. Oh, here's Grace Randolph. Best entry since the original. A very clever third act twist does the meta franchise proud. And David Arquette does a lot of heavy lifting. Wow. Ghostface is still iconic. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good to know. I love David Arquette in these movies. I actually love all three of the main actors in the Scream. That's the one thing that's really cool about Scream that you can't say about a lot of other horror franchises is that they keep the same 3 main characters, I guess. You got Sydney, you got Dewey, and you got Gale. Um, those three are always at the front and center. I hope they don't kill one of them in this movie. I have a feeling they will. I think like Gale or maybe Sydney. I don't know. I would even be blown away if you find out that one of them's the killer for some reason. I don't know. They didn't really make that work though, because 4 movies and now one of them's the killer. They gotta really make that work. It's Dewey's twin brother, Stewie. It's Stewie from Family Guy. Oh, fat man. I can't do a Stewie impression. I used to be able to do a Quagmire, but I can't do it anymore. Anyway, cool. I guess let's go to Metacritic. Metacritic. All right, now looking. I see a green though. 65. Look at that. Look at that boy. I love Ghostface. Like, and that's another thing about this franchise. Oh, right above Matrix. Look at that. That's another thing about this franchise is that the killer is never the same person, but Ghostface is still iconic because it's got that voice too. It's always the same voice. Hello, Sydney. You know, I can't do that voice either. Roger Jackson, is that his name? Roger L. Jackson does the voice. Wait, he's probably in the cast right here. Actually, you know what? Let's look at this cast real quick. Let's figure out who's gonna be the killer. Marley Shelton. She was in the last movie. She had a fun part because everybody thought she was the killer. Like it was very like they were really leaning on her being the killer, but she wasn't. Which makes me think maybe she'll be the killer this time. David Arquette, Jack Quaid. I guess I could be Jack Quaid. Jenna Ortega, Kyle Gallner. Kyle Gallner. Actually, I haven't seen his ass in a long time. Is he on the poster? He's the guy that used to play teenagers all the time, but he's like in his almost 40s now. So, be weird. Melissa Barrera. Isn't that the girl from In the Heights? Maybe she's the killer. I don't know. I don't know, actually. You know what? I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say, just randomly. Because the trailers have done a great job of not really showing anything. I'm going to say Dylan Minnette. And that's the guy from 13 Reasons Why, right? And Don't Breathe and shit. I'm going to say him. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to say him. I think it's him and maybe another person. Because they like Scream likes to do that nowadays. Like Scream 4 even had 2 killers. Scream 1, of course, had 2 killers. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's 2. You know, I'm going to say Dylan and whoever Jasmine Savoy Brown is. I'm going by actor names. So that's me. That's what I'm going with. But Mickey Madison, that's a good name, by the way. Mickey Madison could be them. Sonia Amar could be them too. I don't know. Could be one of the 3 main ones. I don't know. They better not do what I think they're gonna do though and kill one of them like early too, because we've only seen 2 trailers and I guess a bunch of TV spots. So I wouldn't be surprised if like the reason why is because we don't get enough of any of the 3. You know what I mean? Like they kill one of them in the beginning and then the rest is just the rest. You know, that'd be some bullshit. You know how they killed what's his name in Scream 3 in the beginning? What's his name? Cotton. It'd be like that. You know. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Scream 5 or just Scream because fuck it. It's great though. So that day, you know what? Title sucks, but movie doesn't. So that's good. Wes Craven will be proud. Hell yeah, Wes. Rest in peace. Wes in peace. That's it. Bye.